3 minutes until showtime.
Calling. Go on and call.
Two minutes until showtime.
Yep.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear me?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. Who's the lady on the show? Who's the wonderful lady on the show?
Andrea.
1 minute until showtime.
Okay. Well, let's give them a good show, you know.
Right.
Give them a good entertaining show.
Wallace forgot the number. That's 646-564-9728. What up, y'all? We had such a good show the first time. We gonna run it back with part 2. We gonna break some things down in detail. So, y'all, if you saw the first part, we giving it a go this second part. So, y'all tune in. Hold on, Will.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Caller number 1, you rockin' with your boy Fatcat on the Fatcat Show, so what's crackin'?
Ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party. At a fat cat party, they blow. You know how it is. Get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what they do. You on the Fat Cat Show. Yep. This show's fanatical, so spell it with a capital, cause half of you was laughable. Don't have me coming after you. You know exactly what a Mac can do. A legend like McAdoo. I'ma name this Fat Cat Avenue. Man, you gotta be honest, you need to talk it out. Cause if you hate and keep stepping, you need to walk it out. Man, damn, what the fuss is all about? Mean Queen, Fat Cat, they be showing out. Are they real, man? Are these niggas holding out? Make sure the middle finger hits the colon. Cause haters, they never win, man, they never do. Raising hell so the devil never go to heaven too. First off, second two, I could never do. Nephew, you think I'm sorry cause I left you? Down for making revenue. One thing I know, you tuning in to the Fat Cat Show. Yeah, ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party. At a fat cat party, they blow. You know how it is. Get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what they do. You on the Fat Cat Show. Yep.
Yo, 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 yo. We don't have to get back into the introductions. Y'all know what's up. This is part two of our discussion we were having. If I don't, we would have had that much fireworks going off. I would have made it longer. But each one of my panel, I know they didn't get a chance to really introduce themselves. So I'm going to let my panel introduce themselves. What's going on?
Hey there.
What up?
What up, though? This
What
real.
up, though? It's Wallace. You know who it is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know me.
So hopefully I get the young lady back in here, but we was trying to really establish a couple of things with our discussion, because we didn't really get to break it on down. I know a lot of people might have different definitions of certain things, just like I don't know, and don't be offended either, because we just talking, let's be transparent. What to you, all my audience members, what is a hoe to you? What is a hoe? What's the difference between a hoe, a whore bag, a prostitute? What is the difference? If you want to call and chime in, especially we want a woman. We want a really a woman to chime in. Not saying that a woman is a hoe, because a man could be a hoe too, but we want
Right.
we want your perspective of it. I know Will, you was kind of fiery on this on the first show, so I just want to know, man, what lit your fire, man? What was that?
Well, no, I don't like double talk. So it's like, if you're ashamed to be something, then don't be it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a hoe and you claim that shit and you represent that, like you truthful with it, and that's you, I could respect you. I can't respect people who say they one thing but claim to be another. So when she made the statement about you could be a lady and a hoe, that's hoe speak to me. That's double speak. See, and that right there lets me know that, I don't know, maybe you took offense to something I said, but it sounded like you caping for hoes at that point. Versus if you not a hoe and we just having a discussion about hoes, then you could put your input in and I could put my perspective and input in. And essentially we all saying the same thing. Right. But once you get to defending and caping and then attacking me, now once did I attack this woman and say anything about her, I'm talking about the subject. So that let me know, oh yeah, I'm getting under your skin. There must be something that upset you that you really don't want to bring to the surface, versus if we was just discussing what a hoe is, we all come to the same consensus about it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody would take a defense for the hoe. But when you take a defense, what are you defending for? What are you caping for? And why did you attack me? See, and that right there lets me know something about you, that you actually in the discussion with a totally different agenda than what we was talking about.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you think the power of the word hoe has the same effect?
Well, people think with their emotions versus I don't use emotions. I'm saying what it is and what I see. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to use your emotions to do a math problem. You know what I'm saying? So if we come into a conclusion about something, then there's no feelings involved in that unless what I'm saying is offending you. Now, my would be, what's the reason why it's offending you if we're all pretty much unanimous on what a hoe is? We just saying it in different ways. So there's no need to attack anybody or cape for a hoe unless, I don't know, you feel ashamed of something or you got something to hide. I don't know. I don't know what the reason may be, but I didn't come on here to attack nobody. I just came on to say what my perspective of what a hoe was. And if you not one, you know what I'm saying, you not one. If I throw a rock out in the crowd, it shouldn't even hit no. If we throwing rocks in the crowd on hoes, how did one hit you to the point where you start yelping at me and attacking me? See, that's the question you gotta ask when you talk to a woman.
What was that, Wallace?
I mean, hey, there's nothing to argue with. What I'm hearing. I mean, I think I think we need to identify again that for me, I'll say that hoeing, because whore and prostitute, which I believe is the same thing, is somebody exchanging their body or sex, sexual favors for money, exactly money.
But
And officially, like kind of like this is what I do. Like some person can call him up and say, once they call him up, they know exactly what they're getting, and the receiver who is selling the goods know exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's an exchange. But like hoes, kind of hoeing is kind of unofficial. And so it can come in the form of manipulation, like me and Will was just talking about. It can come in the form of manipulating to where it's not really on the record that we exchanging for sex, but I might say things like, oh, you ain't paying no bills here, or so and so on and so forth. Now, why would somebody be saying that if they are just mutually coming together with a person that they just interested in and just want to have sex and share time with each other? Why would anything outside of sex and sharing time with a person involve bills and all that if you're not hoeing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That means you have put a surplus value on your private. You said when we come together and we have sex, that's cool, but I have a little bit on you because I have this certain value on me. So because of that, yeah, you had sex and you had fun. I had fun too, but you had sex with me. And I think my value is a little bit more than yours. So for that reason, you should pay my bill.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of like, now if you're doing it that way, you know what I mean? That's either manipulating or hoeing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You officially are trying to do what a whore does, or a prostitute does, which is exchange goods for services. But you're not really calling it that, and usually because there's some level of shame in that particular in that profession.
So I think like when you look at the roles of both the prostitute and the hoe, they basically could do the same thing, but 9 times out of 10, the hoe's sexual acts is not paid always monetarily. Because it could be a male or female prostitute, it could be a male or female hoe. It could be a male or female hoe. The prostitute is strictly in it for money. I never heard a prostitute say, "Well, I just want to get some sex," just for nothing.
But that's the thing. Let's keep it real. We know in today's, if we put our finger on the pulse of civilization, we know what hoeing is. Basically, hoeing is basically finessing. That's all it is. The man could finesse somebody, or the woman could finesse. We know what hoeing around is being promiscuous and finessing women or men for whatever we desire. That's what hoeing is. Versus being a prostitute. Being a prostitute is a woman who makes her money. That's why a hoe needs a pimp. Listen to what I'm saying.
Let's make sure it's on both sides.
A hoe needs a pimp, and a prostitute make her own money. You get what I'm saying? A hoe don't know how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because she got a finesser who can finesse her. versus a prostitute is the master finesse. She gets her money. She know what she in it for, and it's a business with her. That's the difference.
See. That's the thing. I think the prostitute doesn't have to finesse because she put everything on the table. She says these, or not she. They say
she finessing you with her look. She finesse you with her look. Whatever she do, the way she talk, whatever she do, it's a lot that play into it for a guy to go pay a chick some money. So that, she finessing you with the looks, she finessing you with the talk and all that. So you can't. You just,
but
you know what I'm saying. A lot gotta go into that.
Right, but you
a lot of dudes
her.
A lot of simp niggas is getting visually finessed. You know what I'm saying, by looking at what they be seeing on Instagram and all that, and this, that, and the fourth. So that's all I'm basically saying is, when you got the prostitute, that's strictly business. It is what it is versus a hoe.
Right.
We all done been a hoe. We done all fucked around with some bitch like, well, this here you go.
Yeah.
To get what I want. Every woman has done it. To get what she wants. It's different levels to the shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing of it is, you can't call a hoe a prostitute. It's two different things.
Right.
That's where you start blurring the lines, and that's where you get this whole thing of where now women can sit up and say, I could be a hoe and a lady.
Right.
See, that's where the lines get blurred at.
Right. So let me read this one comment. Portia said she laughing, and she said, I know more men than women who are whores. But
okay.
So I mean, we not disputing that a man could be a whore. I mean, at one.
I don't know any official whores. I mean, because I don't know any whore like people that actually say, yeah, this is what I do for a living. I have sex for a living. I don't know anybody that.
Right.
But but that's wow. That's interesting that she knows people that are official.
Hey, every female who's listening to this got a friend that they know is a hoe that they won't let around their man. You get what I'm saying? So that's why everybody need to quit with the bullshit. Just that's why I said the false pretenses and the double speak and all that bullshit. You can push that shit to the side because it's a bunch of women on here know about 2-3 hoes. They're like, I don't even hang out with that bitch right there. She caused too much trouble. She too loud. I don't hang out with that hoe right there. She'll fuck my man. She'll fuck your man and every goddamn man that walk up in between. So come on now. So you hear women have these conversations, but then when us men try to critique it and you got a woman on the phone, they get the caping. You get the caping for hoes. That's why I say I use the analogy of us throwing rocks at hoes. If we all throwing rocks at hoes, how you get hit with a rock?
So,
but see, I don't know. Will, you said that you said hoes that'll fuck the other people, man. That sounds more like being promiscuous to me.
Yeah, but in the black community, in the black community, that's still finessing. That's why I'm saying keep it real. Keep it real. That's still finessing.
But what I'm saying,
people use their ego and pride. Ego and pride come out of hoeing because you end up finessing somebody. You either get one becomes the winner and the other becomes the loser. That's all hoeing is, dude. You got one person who wins and one person that probably don't even know that he lost or got finesse or she didn't know she got finesse. That's why you got a bunch of Negroes living with women who go out and work every motherfucking day. And the first thing them same women will say about the man that sit at the crib, all he do is cheat on me. Or he ain't nothing but a hoe. Because he's finessing you. So let's just keep it real about what hoeing is and what prostitution is. Keep it real about that shit.
So let me.
So it's many levels to hoeing. It's many levels to that shit. You either the person being finessed or you the finesser. That's how that whole shit works. That's why hoes need pimps. Because simple fact of it is they ain't good with too much good, and the dude end up out finessing her, end up taking her money versus a prostitute. They don't even go through all that shit. Ain't got no middleman for that. It's a business with them.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that but before I get into my comment, wait, Porty said, I let my whore bags around my man. Well, you gonna be in trouble. But let me say this. Do you think we use the term hoe loosely as far as let's say,
Of course.
let's say we don't we might see a woman out, let's say all three of us go hang out and we see a woman out and simply we don't know if this woman is promiscuous or not. Let's say she could just be wearing some nice revealing clothes. And we'll quickly label that woman a hoe. You know,
no, that's not true. That's not true. She got to carry herself a certain way. Just because a woman wears certain type of clothes is basically when you approach her and talk to her. That's when you go find out basically during the conversation.
But okay,
you know what I'm saying? So just because she wearing something revealing, don't just automatically make her a hoe. Let
me rephrase. We'll make the assumption. Sometimes,
right?
That,
a lot of people will, for sure.
Yeah,
that's true.
We make the assumption. Yes, we will. We'll make that assumption.
Most people do assume that because you typically
most people, but that's being judgmental versus you could just be real and say, you could just be real and say she shouldn't be wearing that out here, not just assume she's a hoe. The first thing should come to your mind, if you're not being judgmental against that woman, is she probably shouldn't be wearing that. That's not really tasteful. This really not the time and the place to wear that. That don't make. I'm not just gonna say, that's a hoe. Now, if it's a certain setting where you riding up the street, do you know when you looking at a hoe? Because the simple fact of it is, she'll do something, or sitting. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Or you walk past her. They'll present themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? A lady, she could just be wearing something just to be wearing it, but that don't necessarily make her a hoe. You could just say, well, you shouldn't be wearing that at this time, or that what you're wearing is not really for this situation. You know what I'm saying? Or you shouldn't be walking around like that.
We got
around children and shit like that, but that don't make them a hoe.
Yeah, we got a couple of comments. Boston said if she takes pictures in a hotel every day, a hoe, she's selling pussy. And Portia said now he knows he's lying. If you are dressing promiscuous, men automatically think you are a whore. And I want to put this out here for those who I know it's good for. I love the comments.
So in the club where bitches is dressing promiscuous, I just walk into a club and just assume that all the bitches in there dressing promiscuous is old. Or it's a hot summer day and the bitch is walking up the street and wearing something she shouldn't, just, kind of over revealing. I just think she's a hoe. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I look at it and say a lot of people are hypocritical. Versus is if you talk to that person and you ain't judging them, you'll find out if they're a hoe or not. Some women just wear revealing motherfucking shit that don't make them a hoe. They could be the greatest motherfucking mom in the world, but they wearing some bullshit that don't make them a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why these females, they being hypocritical on here, talking about, and how you gonna tell me what a man thinking? You ain't no damn man. I can't stand a woman. Swear she know what a man think, but she ain't no damn man.
Wait a minute. I want to put this out here. We love the comments. If you want to call the show and get your comment heard, that number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press 1 to let us know that you want to comment. And everything is good. I don't think that's that, but that I guess too. If we go, I think everything be going on the law of averages. I think, and I think when we look automatically, I know me. I used to think in this matter, if I see a woman and she got on some revealing type stuff. My automatic thought used to be like, this chick wants some attention. She want to be seen.
There you go.
She want to be seen. She want to do the holler at her. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, if you in a bar and you got a chick wearing her little tight little stuff. Nine times out of no, I ain't even gonna give it 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna be fair. Half of them chicks are gonna be the ones that's gonna go up to every man and make sure she get a drink out of a couple of them. Cause I had an incident where I had a chick come up to me. I watched her. I was in a bar and I watched this chick go around to every table getting drinks from a man. So you know what I did? And this was when I didn't have no sense and I wasn't no deacon, in the church. But she came up when she came up to me. She said, "Oh, you gonna buy me a drink?" And so I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, "I see that's what you want." And I called the bartender over and I said, "Bartender," I said, give me what I said, "What you drinking on?" She said, "A Budweiser." I said, "Give me 2 beers for the Budweiser hoe." For the Budweiser hoe. I said, "That's what you." I said, "That's what you want, huh? You coming around getting Budweiser. So here, Budweiser hoe. Get the Budweiser hoe." This chick looked at me like she wanted to kill me. But hey, I don't like that, man. That don't come to me, don't come to me like that.
I was off the hook.
But that's how it is though. Hold on, we got our dread back. Hold on. What's going on? What's happening?
There we go.
What's going on, Fatcat? This is Back to a Woman, baby. I'm here.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about hoes?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Because I got some women in here. I got a lot of women for y'all now. Y'all ganged up on me. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 of us. Now how many is on the line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely though.
Oh yeah.
So
Nice.
So do you think it's fair for a man to judge a woman with tight clothes? First of all, do you wear tight gear?
Yes, I wear it.
Real revealing?
I have wore real revealing things.
You don't think that's hoish?
If it's not hoish if you're not showing no ass or nothing, no behind. Forgive me.
Now,
if you're not showing your behind and everything, how is that hoish?
What if
there's nothing wrong with looking good?
What if the dress is showing the cuts of your butt cheeks?
That tends to lead me
I got another woman want to chime in.
That's not hoish, bro. That's not hoish. Or you could listen. You be a judgmental.
Did you hear what she said?
To the woman
She said, "Yeah, that's being hoish."
That's not being hoish. All you could say to the woman at that point is your opinion of, well, I don't think that you should be wearing that at the time. But just because she wearing that don't make her a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's being judgmental. All you could say is my opinion of it is I don't think you should wear that where you're wearing it. But it don't make her a hoe. She could be the best mom in the world. She just wear revealing shit. You get what I'm saying? That's just your opinion of it. But that don't make her a hoe.
Oh yeah. So
hey, y'all gotta listen.
Put her on the phone.
Y'all gotta listen to it coming from a woman. She said, "Yeah, that's a hoe." Hold on.
Yeah. I'm here. Yep. I consider that as being hoish because you're downgrading yourself as a woman to even have your ass cheeks hanging out like that.
Yep. Yeah, for real. I mean, Will, let me ask you this.
What up, though?
Let me ask you this. Would you just say, would you talk to that type of woman that's show like being very revealing?
I would say this. I say she's tacky and classless. I ain't gonna call her a hoe. I say you ain't got no class. You ain't got no tact. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much you ain't got no respect for yourself. But that don't make her a hoe. That just means she ain't got no damn taste. Now she making whole moves. That's making whole moves, but that don't necessarily make her a hoe. She just maybe don't have no understanding. She could be reaching out for attention, and some people will make whole moves to make attention. Don't necessarily make them a hoe.
What kind of attention is she asking for, Will?
There ain't no telling.
Is it
You
weird?
have to ask her. I ain't no damn mind reader. She asking for some type of fucking attention if she gonna sit up and wear what she wearing.
Hey,
I ain't no damn mind reader.
Hey,
I ain't
hey.
Dr.
One of my
Phil.
ladies
Go ask
over
the
here
bitch
said, "Can
go
you
ask the
turn a
bitch who
hoe into a
wearing that shit.
housewife?"
can you turn the hoe into a
Hell
hell
no.
no?
Damn
You just
housewife.
want to keep looking at these girls' asses when they falling out these shorts. That's it.
You know what?
Ooh.
I'm
I can't control no woman, no female. She can make her own fucking choices. Don't you women walk around all the time talking about y'all independent and shit? So what it look like me walking up trying to motherfucking prophetize and preach to you and tell you you need to put on something else? So I could just pass by you and act like you don't even exist, like I don't see you. How about that? I guess you deal with
That's
too many
true.
thirsty Negroes.
Hey, so wait a minute.
Wow, here he go again.
wait a minute. Wait, let me read a couple of these comments. Portia said, so when guys wear skinny jeans, is he asking to get hit on? No, he's asking for Menjos. Portia said
Say that right. Say that again.
so Boston said she was in the Uncle Luke video. It wait a minute. She said Boston said the 40 ball and who's not making any sense. Portia said somebody not making no sense. And wow, even deeper. She sounds like oh man, I don't want to read that one though. But anyway, we gonna go on because like I said.
So do you think?
Go
So
ahead.
do you think if a woman is if she's wearing something slightly revealing, and she's intentional, she goes to the club. Now when people go to the club, women tend to dress a little bit more revealing. Guys tend to, spiffy up or whatever. So you going to the club, if she's going to the club with the intention to, hey, I want to snag me somebody today. And it's only just for that purpose. It's not for no money. It's just to, to connect with the opposite sex, whatever. Is that a hoe?
You know what?
A hoe is somebody that's hopping in and out of bed. Let's define what kind of hoe we talking about. See, this went too far. We need to define what type of hoe we are talking about.
We got levels of hoes to this shit. It's levels to it. It's levels of different hoes.
That is different levels of hoes.
levels.
But what hoe are we talking about? Which level? Because just
Okay,
because you
so
dress
Thomas,
sleazy
what-
doesn't mean you're a hoe. Hold on, I got it coming from another point of view.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you know you can be your husband's whore too.
Oh yeah, ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Ray.
I love that. I love that type of whoring. I just don't like no whore bag.
He love that type of whoring.
You know what? But I'm gonna say though, because men, we could be some wandering dogs. I say, especially if we single and we ain't got no ring, And so I know when I was single, I would go to the club. When I go to the club, I didn't want to drive with nobody with me because my whole intent of going to the bar was leaving with somebody. That was my whole intent.
But see, look, to me, that is called being promiscuous. That is not being a hoe. A hoe is somebody who is trying to, because if you were going for the intentions of just having sex, what's wrong with that? That's what human beings are. That's how we got here. It's to have sex. But if you going with the intentions of, oh, we gonna have sex and then you gonna give me some extra stuff after that, that's hoe.
So what? So just say. So if I go in the bar and I say eeny meeny miny hoe, that don't make me a hoe. It's hoe, hoish, whores, and whore bags. That's what Portia said. Yeah, the whore bag is the worst type of whore. She's the worst type of whore.
Put it like this. If you are connected with another person, if you are connected with another person, you don't genuinely like that person, you're not genuinely there, exchanging times and sex and all that, and that's it, and you cool with that, if you feel like, oh, I'm not really there for that, I'm there for the benefits, that is hoeing. That's hoeing. Because you are there for the exchange of some sort of benefit other than sex. If you are a whore or a prostitute, you are officially saying, hey, this is what it is. We're not here for anything else other than that. When we put it on the table, and you know what you're here for, I know what I'm here for. Let's do it, and then we be done with each other.
Let me ask this question to the women. The women still listening? Andrea. Okay.
Yeah, we
okay.
listening.
So
yeah, we here.
So if we if all three of us, me and we came to the club and y'all came in and we just looked at y'all butts, what are we?
Trick hoes.
What are we? Huh?
Trick hoes. Y'all ready to trick?
We trick. Well,
That's what men do.
I don't want to spend no money though. You know, I'm just looking. You know, see.
You just want to look.
I'm just looking. So let me ask you. Since that. Okay, Andrea. So if that class, if that class classified me as a trick whore, is a trick whore. How many dick prints have you looked at?
A whole lot of them.
So what they classify you as?
That just called. She's just looking at me.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you exactly. Hold on. I got a name for that too. A dickologist.
A dick.
Whoa, that got quiet.
Dickologist. What's up?
This is a late night show. See, this is a late night show.
Yeah. Just because you like sex, just because you like looking at pics and all that, that doesn't mean you are hoeing or a whore. Money or benefits ain't hoeing, period. If it's benefits involved outside of sex, that is hoeing. I mean, like if those benefits go away and then all of a sudden you don't want to be with that person, that means you was hoeing. How about that?
Okay. Call that one. Call me.
So what?
Okay. I can't get in here, y'all. Give me the numbers. Everybody call in and get in.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, we about to have this live. We're about to have y'all, my ladies, eat y'all up.
Okay,
Good night,
so wait a minute. Porty says, so does that mean the call girls are the ones who were on Backpage? Where does a call girl? I can't see that, man. Fabian, or was that supposed to be lesbian?
Wait a minute, say that again. I'm sorry.
I can't see that.
Ask me the question.
So.
What about a lesbian?
No, I ain't getting off into the lesbian. I don't want to talk about all that one like that because I don't like. You know, I'm for real. I don't even. I want the LGBT A B C D E F G to be messing with me. So, you know what I'm saying? So. Hey, so definitely, I just, just classifying the whore thing, because I would like to believe that I was never a whore. I would like to believe that, I would like to believe that I was never a whore bag.
Were you up front saying, yeah, I'm having sex for whatever for $40 a day? No, were you up front? If you was up front like that, you were a whore.
Oh, that's.
I thought why are we laughing? Everybody's embarrassed to call it what it is. Like that's what a whore is. It's official.
Okay, let's say this. Y'all remember the movie Set It Off?
Woo.
Huh?
Yeah.
They sound like somebody over there weed smoking or something. But you remember?
I just walked outside. I told y'all I was at work.
Okay. So the movie, the character Jada Pinkett, when she went, "I'm in the bind, Nate." And Nate told her, "You get what you get when I'm getting." Was she a whore?
Yeah.
Was she a whore?
That was a whole moment.
That was a whole moment. But that didn't
That was a whole moment.
So
Because that's not a whore is somebody who this is what they do all the time.
Okay.
See that we gotta make these distinctions. We can have whole moments, and then there's a hoe. Somebody, this is what they do. They do this all the time. This is how they get by.
Okay.
So she's had a whore or horror moment. She knew what it was, right?
And we all had a horror moment. We all had a horror moment. Everybody on this song has had a horror moment.
Now,
has had a horror moment.
I don't know about that.
All my sins are forgiven.
Now, you can lie if you want to and try to act like you were saint.
All my sins are
forgiven. Everybody has had a horror moment.
If you're courting, courting. If you dating, I'm trying to keep this shit technical. If you are dating, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that you probably exchange some sort of, if you bought that drink, shit, that's a hoeing right quick.
Do it fluid. Is that
you bought her a drink? You know what I mean?
So
you gave her, you went out for dinner. That's kind of in a way low key hoeing in a way.
So if you slept with,
because you could have just walked up and say, hey, we ain't got to do none of this. Let's just, I like you, you like me. Let's have sex.
So if you slept,
you know what I mean?
So if you slept with more than one person, one night, are you a whore or a whore bag or what are you? Huh?
You're an absolute slut.
A slut? Dang, now we done added slut. Now we done added slut to the equation. What are they, Porty? What is it? If you slept with more than one person, first of all, I'm gonna say you a bad man because shoot, I be drained. You're a
slut.
Whether
you're a man or a woman,
I agree
at that time you were being a slut.
A slut. Dang.
I agree with her.
Now you done added a new phrase into the equation.
Now, slut, hoe, kind of all the same.
No, a slut is different.
A slut is different
than a hoe.
He said nasty. Oh, Porty said nasty. That's the person is nasty. Now,
okay, yeah, a slut I guess is kind of like, yeah, she's kind of promiscuous, or she or he is kind of promiscuous.
Yep.
So no morals.
They
Huh? No morals. So what? I just what happened to the other ladies? We done lost a nasty hoe.
We all left. We was at work. We was all at work together.
Oh, okay. So
it's only me now, y'all. I tried to get. I got one of them. She's supposed to be calling in.
Okay.
Okay.
So Will, what's your take on all that, man?
What as far as a woman going to sleep around? I agree with Andrea. It's a slut. You just being a slut. You just going around just sleep with everybody. That's what it is. Versus, like I said, a hoe is somebody like you go in and you got some type of agenda or, quid pro quo. It's something there to gain. You know what I'm saying? And like somebody wins, somebody lose. That's how that whole game played versus, you know what I'm saying, where you just being a slut, you just sleeping around with everybody. Money ain't got nothing to do with it. It's more for the, I guess, the action of just having sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you in it. That you in it for the sport of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
So.
Say it, Will. That's right, Will.
Now you in agreement with him. Now y'all, what are y'all went and played the piano together and sung Ebony and Ivory? Shit. Look.
Yeah.
Talking the truth. She's talking the truth.
Harmony.
But she's telling the truth. I ain't gonna disagree with nobody who telling the truth.
Poor Shay.
Thank you, Will.
I'm sorry I butchered your name. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Porsche. I say Porsche. Okay. My bad. But anyway, I don't know. So if if God came to you right now, I'm asking the men on the panel first, and he said, okay, let's say he wiped the women out, but he gave you a choice. Let's say the world got depopulated, but you had the choice. You had to take a whore, a hoe, a prostitute, a slut, in order to populate the world. Who would you take?
I'm gonna take the hoe, cause we can make money together.
Man.
That's right. That's right.
I would take. You
That's
said,
right.
what's the selection?
You gonna take a hoe or a slut? You gonna take a hoe or a slut?
A hoe.
Take a hoe.
Wait, hold on.
Take
Wait.
a hoe all day.
No, let Thomas tell me. What's the selection?
The hoe, the whore bag, the slut, the prostitute.
I'll take the whore.
For $3,000. For 40
Alex,
bucks. The whore for
$3,000.
For 40 bucks. For 40 bucks.
Yeah, I
What
would
is a
take
whore
that.
for $40?
I mean, if I'm looking for loyalty, the slut is not gonna give it to me because she gonna want to fuck everybody. The hoe is gonna manipulate. She manipulates.
Yep.
The whore is most honest. She's straight up. She straight up tell you this is what it is. So I'm going with the whore for $500.
Okay. Okay.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, you go ahead.
My turn yet,
Go. Yeah, it's your turn.
I want the slut.
You want the slut?
You know why? Because I'm a woman. I want the slut. I want a man that's gonna know how to really get it in if I gotta repopulate the world, baby.
Okay.
Sure. It's only me and him on here now. You know, he done had enough, and he know how to get around some cootie cat now.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
I go down through there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess
She said she at least want to be satisfied.
Yeah, I want to be satisfied.
You know,
I dig it.
I guess I would take the whore.
I'm taking the whore.
Huh?
I'm taking the whore. I'm
Give me the whore. You know why? Because you could get away with calling her that when you get mad. You whore. I'm taking the whore.
My God.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a bad word to the whore. That's why I'm saying she got it together.
Mm.
The whore knows exactly what she is, and she says she'll tell you, "I am a whore."
Yep. She's honest. She's honest and truthful.
No bullshit. There's no manipulation. She's telling you straight up, this is what it is. It's $500, sir, or ma'am, or man.
Yeah. So I
Yep. And guess what? Because she a whore, I could get money with her, and I could go fuck other bitches and be a slut.
Remember, it's just you, but it's just you and these women now. It's just you and these women. You got to remember that. It's just you and these 3 or 4 women. That's it. We repopulating the earth.
I'm gonna be Solomon then. Shit, that's pretty much
You
it.
the
I'm gonna
last
be King
man
David.
standing.
Shit, fuck that.
What you say, Will?
I'm gonna be King Solomon and motherfucking King David. That's what the fuck I'm gonna be. But shit, if it's me and it's 4 bitches and that's all that's left, then you already know what's popping.
Hey, it is what it is. But like I said, who do you think are more of the whores now, men or women?
They both equally.
I think it's equal.
Yeah.
It's equal.
It's equal. It's equal now.
You know what?
And now you got
meaningful.
women turning to men and men turning to women. It's equal. It's equal now. That playing field, it's no field for that anymore.
Man, I can't like from my experience. I'm seeing a lot of men now. These women got these men crying out here. You know, doing their thing. It's
I
rough.
think I think like she said, I think the femininity in a lot of dudes is kind of rising. I think the masculinity in a lot of chicks is rising. So it's kind of switching up a little bit. And a lot of the chicks like, fuck it, I'm out here trying to get it in too, with no apologies. It's cool to me. I mean, if everything is on the table, everybody know what that's why I say back to the whore. It's good to have the whore versus all that other shit. All that other shit is manipulation.
Yep.
Well, not for a woman. I need the slut.
Or
I need a man. I need the man to know what he's doing. See.
Oh, to know what he's doing.
The whore ain't gonna. He gonna look at me. He done have so many women that pay him and so he gonna look at me like, the hoe. He just don't want to be a hoe. He might do anything. He might go both ways, anything. But the slut.
You think so? The
slut had a lot of women.
You think
the slut had a lot of women. He know how to go down through there.
The slut might end up.
He sucking toes and all.
The slut might end up going both ways before the hoe.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know about that, because most sluts pick one or the other.
The slut just.
Most people that slutty ain't they not gonna they gonna either be one way or the other. They gonna be either a gay slut or they gonna be a heterosexual slut.
Yeah, because they want variety.
A hoe would just go and do it to anybody.
A hoe would be a little.
But the hoe is only a hoe because they are trying to get a benefit. I don't think people that who are trying to get a benefit are the ones who are trying to go both ways. I think slutty people tend to be the ones who are a little more free with their sexual nature.
Yep.
And then they be like, hey, let's everybody jump in the bed. You know what I mean? That type of shit. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you know what? When you put it that way, it could be. It could be.
Yeah, because they want variety.
I don't know.
The slut wants variety.
Right. They open with any situation. They like, hey, I don't care what you put up, whatever.
They'll take it any kind of way.
Right.
So let me ask you this: You said, what is a hoe or whore? No, we said whore. Okay, whore is the one that would ask a person to pay a bill after sex.
No, that's a hoe.
That's a hoe.
That's a hoe. That's the hoe.
That's a hoe.
So let me.
That's a prostitute.
So let me say.
No, see, they don't ask. That's what I'm saying. As soon as you say ask, that's a hoe. A whore tells, this is how much I cost. And then then you pull the money out, and then y'all do whatever you're going to do, and then the transaction is over.
So look.
A hoe, it kind of low-key expects something out of it without actually paying it up front. They kind of expect it, kind of.
So,
you know what I mean?
So I guess that would make me a marital hoe, because I did that with my wife, and afterwards I was like, "Whoo, babe, go pay that water bill." So that make me a
you in a marriage, motherfucker.
So what it say? It's so many men gay as fuck
on
now.
the men today, boy. Okay.
What you say, Wallace?
I said she going in on the men today. She's upset at men.
Who was that?
I said
Porsche.
what?
Yeah.
No, I said Porsche.
Yeah,
The one in the
she
comments.
said, yeah. Hey, I don't know. So I'm like, but I'm like, I mean, I really don't. I don't really count the men whorish deeds. Call me biased, but I don't count the whorish deeds of men.
Whore?
You don't
I mean,
count
Huh? What?
you said you don't count the hoe as being what?
I don't count the whorish deeds of men.
Why not?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you, man. I ain't getting
No, you ain't. You backtracking, nope. You let it out. You ain't get the
It used to be this old man on the block that get drunk. He used to say, and when he see everybody, he say, "You're a whore and nothing more. That's all you'll ever be is a whore."
Damn.
Hey, I guess some whore took his $40. That's what it was. So
That's what I think it was too.
you know what? Because you know what? Women could be some of the sleaziest whores. You know why?
What?
They could be some of the sleaziest whores. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because if a man pay his $40 to a whore, a woman at 9 times out of 10 might slip out on him. Without getting sex. She take his $40 and his own. And she
that's bad business. Yeah,
that's bad business. But a man, you give it that for, he gonna want that sex. He gonna want that money and that sex. And he gonna take it. So at least you gonna be fulfilled. The $40, but
I can't really speak on the industry.
I'm just saying she go slip out on
Now,
him.
I got a question for you, gentlemen.
Okay.
All right.
I want to know, what do you classify a male dancer as?
Gay.
From what I hear, typically gay.
What? Prostitute? What do you classify a male dancer as?
Yeah, that would be a whore.
Whore. Wait, why you gotta say a whore? Y'all say that with so much power.
Because he's there for money, right? It's official.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Again, if you say official, it's whore.
Whore.
Yeah, he's whoring, and he a hoe on the side. I mean, he could be both.
Probably. That's a probably good possibility.
Right.
Official whoring is not. You know what I mean? That's rare nowadays. Well, I guess if you got strippers, I guess that would say you just kind of whoring low-key. Well, it ain't sex involved. It's just kind of. I guess it's kind of like this. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You know what?
I guess if it's sex, like straight up penetration involved, it's officially whoring, right? But stripping is no sex.
Hey, I would say this in an ironic way, but it takes some kind of balls for a man to be a stripper.
No fun.
Hey, no homo.
Why is that?
No homo.
I worked in a strip club as a bouncer, and you got some women that come in and they strictly about their business of stripping, and then you got the other females in there, they ain't too good at stripping, so they get into some other things.
Yeah,
so, I know.
I'm of the opinion that we just need to get rid of the shame involved with the words, and just identify what the action is, and not. Just say what you do, man. Why are we? Why is there such shame if you know that you do this thing, if you are manipulating for benefit, just say, "Oh, I'm hoeing today. Today I'm about to go do some hoeing, and then I'll be right back."
You know
and
what?
it's okay.
You know what? Well,
Today I'm gonna be Tatiana, and it's okay.
Okay, you know what we do? You know what we do since it's so much shame in the word hoe.
Okay.
We're gonna drop the H because the H stands for humiliate, and we're just gonna say O's.
These O's out here.
These O's out here.
These O's.
Yeah, these O's.
Oh.
Would that do? Would that?
Hey fellas.
You only half a hoe.
Hey fellas, the lady I got with me asked me, how many of you on this line are married?
I'm married.
Married.
I'm married. Well, I was. My wife passed away, but I'm married.
My condolences, Will.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. What? So, I don't know. What's your take, Wallace? What do you think? Is that?
No, I want to hear what her question was. She asked how many of us was married. Is there a follow-up question?
Are you married, Wallace?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's two of them married and one of them that's a widow.
Oh, matchmaker.
I gotta answer. I gotta give it. They chiming in on the show. I gotta give them the answers that they need to hear.
Okay, no problem. You know, and we don't got no O's or no O's.
90 seconds.
It's no O's or no O's here.
I'm just curious, like, what was the nature of the question asking that? I'm just want to know.
Oh, like, hold on, I'm gonna let her tell you.
There you go.
Oh, she's scared. I heard.
Because Patty Fatcat and all his whores and stuff like that. Oh.
60 seconds.
Huh?
She said because of the way that you all are talking on the radio show.
No, well,
we just giving our input. We're giving our input and opinion.
It's no pun intended.
There's no problem giving their opinion.
So the next time you hear us, you're gonna hear O's, O's, and all that type of stuff.
Just because I would like to.
I'm not dropping the H. I'm not dropping.
No, you know what? We're gonna hear prostitutes instead of prostitutes. Prostitutes. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all. So anyway, y'all, we down to our last 30 seconds. We thank everybody for tuning in.
10 seconds.
Like I said in the beginning, don't get offended. We was just having fun. But thank everybody for tuning in, and we up out of here once again. Thank you, Andrea and your friends. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
You're welcome. Peace.
And remember, get over yourself.